went into the pet food space, I saw that there was this change in the U.S. dynamic about food and how much people cared about their food and where it came from. And that was not there in 2000. Like the words GMO, the words gluten-free, the words, I forgot but they just organic were not used in 2004. And they really weren't used that much. I mean, already Europe was all GMO free anyway, so nobody talked about it. It was already GMO free. And organic was, yeah, but nobody really talked about it. And gluten free was not a thing yet in Europe. And so I come back and I see, wow, and I see it in pet food. And when I left them, I'm like, well, what do I know best is cocoa. And how do I take what's happening there and seeing all these chocolate makers here in the United States doing these small guys, what they're doing. And I'm like, well, let me try to understand that and say, okay, is there a better way to do cocoa and chocolate? And I was like, well, I was on the inside. I ran this really large cocoa company. I was the chairman of the European Cocoa Association. And I was like, I think there may be a better way to do this. And so then I also realized how much people do not know about chocolate. I was shocked how much people don't know about cocoa and chocolate. And here I had this deep knowledge of the whole supply chain. And I was like, well, I think there's a better way to do it. And I thought the supply chain and the ethical aspect was a big part of it. But I started realizing if it doesn't taste good, nobody cares. And so I was like, it's got to taste great or people start getting turned off from it. And so like today, I mean, there's a lot of chocolates out of here who people eat and they really like, but their supply chain, frankly, is not so great. But it's like, okay, nobody really cares because I just like the taste of it. I was like, I think there's a much better way to do this. And so I just felt like I needed to take these experiences I've had and all these people I knew, mainly in Africa, and figure out how do I connect that farmer to the consumer. And I, started talking to people. And I guess I get excited about it. It's incredibly rewarding to do something like this and to try to, but yet, humbling. I don't know anything about consumer goods. I'm a commodity trader. I grew up on a farm in Illinois, grain farm. I'm a commodity trader. I know nothing about branding and consumer goods. And that's where Aaron, Kelly, the whole Capsule team had to help me really understand this. And I've got a lot to learn, but it is learning. It's a ton of fun. And so I guess, I don't know if that really answers the question, but that's, I think there's a better way to do chocolate. I don't think people understand how good cocoa is for them. Actually, the cocoa bean itself is really good for you. And it is hard for the farmer to make consistently a good cocoa bean. And and over the years, and it's because we've changed the industry, put a lot of sugar and milk around it to make it uniform and to make it more appealing to you. And I think, let's have less sugar, let's have no milk, and let's make it as appealing to your taste buds as possible.